All right, let's now move on with the information. Slightly over 2 weeks since the murder of Molo activist Richard Otieno, alias Molo President. 5 suspects were today arraigned in court over the murder. The 5, identified as Clinton Simantu, Jorim Gonga, Peter Mwaniki, Geoffrey Ndungu, and John Degwa, appeared before Principal Magistrate Kip Kurui Kibelion. The magistrate allowed an application by the DCI to detain the suspects for 21 days to conclude the investigations, as the family of the deceased is set to conduct a funeral service on 7th February. Here now is Ken Gashuhi with a detailed report.
There was progress in the search for justice for the late activist Richard Otieno, alias Molo President, who was brutally murdered in Elbagon on 18th of January, as Martin Nyuguto, the director at Homicide Investigations Bureau at DCI headquarters, presented 5 suspects at the Nakuru Law Courts. The suspects included Clinton Simantu, Jorim Gonga, Peter Mwaniki, Geoffrey Ndungu, and John Degwa.
This is a matter that is pending investigation. The suspects were arrested yesterday over the murder of one Richard Otieno.
According to the DCI, the prime suspects in Otieno's murder are Geoffrey Ndungu, alias Mavado, John Degwa, alias Ndech, and Jorim Gonga, while their accomplices Clinton Simantu and Peter Mwaniki are said to have ferried the 3 to and from the crime scene using bodabodas, which have since been impounded as exhibits. Mavado and Degwa, whom the late Otieno had cited as threats to his life, have been on probation since 8th of November 2024 for causing grievous harm on the deceased over alleged differences in political allegiance. The DCI prayed that the court allows them to detain the 5 suspects for 30 days to conclude their investigations.
The investigations will involve collection of Safaricom data. We are yet to record statements of crucial witnesses. We are awaiting samples that were taken to the government chemist analyst. We are yet to receive that report.
And this particular court has that obligation to ensure justice is done. It is not all about the person who died, but also the family.
The magistrate, however, granted the DCI 21 days to conclude their investigations, during which the suspects will be detained at Kaptembwa Police Station, and scheduled the matter for a mention on 24th of February.
None of the respondents has pleaded to the charge. Their right to be presumed innocent is not waived. Consequent thereto, I allow the prosecution's application in the following terms. 1. Leave is hereby granted to the applicant to detain the respondents herein for a period of 21 days to enable the conclusion of the investigation.
A requiem mass for the late Richard Otieno will be held at St. Peter's Catholic Church, Elbagon on Wednesday, and his funeral held in Siaya County on Friday. Ken Gashuhi, KTN, Nakuru.
May his soul rest in eternal peace.